8 GB of memory and 512 GB of storage not good enough for a gaming laptop? Okay, let's fix that today. What's up everyone, Supreet Goswami here, and first of all thank you for watching my previous video, which was the unboxing and review of the HP OMEN 15 2020. You can consider this video to be an extension of that video of mine. While buying this laptop, I had in mind that soon I would be upgrading my RAM to 16 GB and my storage to around 1 TB at least. After a bit of looking and searching, I finally have the stuff with me. This is the Crucial P1 500 GB laptop NVMe SSD, and it has all the specifications which matches with the one present in this laptop. And I had bought it for rupees 5,499 at a discounted price. Right now it shows as sold out. And this is the laptop memory from ADATA. It's an 8 GB DDR4 3200 MHz laptop memory, and similarly the specifications of this one matches with the one which is present in the laptop, and I had bought it at the same price, which is 5,999. Actually the SSD was pretty much available in Indian online stores, but the problem was with the RAM, with finding a similar and suitable RAM. I did not find a similar RAM to be available in any Indian online stores. I even called up a few offline stores in Pune. They did not have any 3200 MHz RAM at all. I saw that similar RAM was available in a few stores like Newegg. They ship their products from the US, and there is a considerable amount of shipping charges involved. And another is Tanotis. I think they ship their products from Bangalore. But the problem with Tanotis was that they only had 16 GB, that is 8+8 memory module, but not 8 GB single module, which I needed, so I did not go ahead with that option. Though finally I could see that this ADATA RAM was available in Amazon, and the instant I saw it, I just went ahead and grabbed it, because I was not certain when again this kind of similar RAM would be available in any online stores. Anyways, as we have both the parts with us now, it's time to get our hands dirty. So this is the SSD packet, Crucial P1 500 GB. So let's take the SSD out of this packet. Here it is, and so it looks like this, quite small I would say. And I'm going to install this one in this laptop. So first I have to take out the lid, and I have this small laptop toolkit which I have bought from a local store for 100 rupees. It has all the small sizes available, and I think for this one we would need the number 10. I'm not sure though. So opening the lid is kind of easy, not very tough, only a click here and there and it comes out easily. So this is the internals of the laptop. So as you could see, there are these two big fans which works on the cooling, and there are this copper cooling pipes, and there are two memory slots, one of which is occupied by the 8 GB RAM from Samsung. And then we have this battery, which is a 70.9 watt-hour battery. And then we have these two NVMe bays. One is occupied by the 512 GB NVMe SSD from Samsung, and the other one is empty. And we will be using this bay to attach our new SSD from Crucial to install. So let's open up the heat plate first. These copper heat plates are provided for some additional heat dissipation. As you can see, there is a small patch of thermal paste on this one. I have to take out the sticker before installing it. We have a similar one here as well. So let's install it. A small push here in an inclined way, and after that I need to just align it straight and then put the copper plate again back to its place. So the installation of the SSD is done, and yep, and then the memory next. This is the 8 GB module. So let me take it out. This is the one. It has 260 pins, and the pin would be properly aligned to the laptop. I mean, it should only get in a single way. There is no way you can get it wrong. So that's one less thing to worry about. So here, same way, inclined, and then align it straight, and 2 clicks, one on the left and right, and there you go, you're set. So the laptop memory has been installed. So 8 plus 8, 16 GB now, dual channel. Let's put this lid back on and try to boot up the computer. So this is the device manager, and I can see the extra SSD here, and this is the disk management. It shows us initialize the disk. So let me go ahead and initialize. GPT is not required, I believe, so I'll go with MBR, and the disk 0 is initialized now. So we have an unallocated space. On this one I would create a new volume, and single partition would do for me. The letter would be D, and what else? Assign format NTFS, which is fine. Volume name, I can keep any volume name, probably let it be extra for now. And I don't want it to be a quick format. The first time I need it to be proper slow format. So yeah, let's go ahead, and the disk is formatting. I hope this will take a long time.
2,000 years later.
So it has been formatted. So if we check this PC, so we can see the extra D SSD. So it has 500, not exactly 500 usable, but it looks okay, it looks fine. So now let's try a copy test. This is a directory of 16 GB approximately. We'll copy it, and you can see the speed. It's rising slowly. 500, 600, 700, 750, and almost done. Yep, done. 16 GB copied. And here's the RAM details. It's showing 16 GB of RAM, so it's installed properly as well. Well, some people might ask that what kind of difference does adding an extra 8 GB of memory module bring to your system? People will say that more memory means more performance, hands down. And some people will also say that using a dual channel memory is always better than a single channel memory in terms of performance. So let's try to see what kind of difference we can find looking at the benchmark scores, if it does make any difference in the benchmark scores at all, and even we can play a couple of games. These are the Geekbench 5 scores. So as you can see, the 8 GB and 16 GB doesn't have any much difference. So here and there, they are not much impacted by the RAM. And these are the user benchmark scores. You can see all the components here. This is the one with 8 GB and this is 16 GB. And you can ignore the gaming part because somehow it considered the AMD Radeon graphics instead of the NVIDIA one.
and all the details are here. And if we move forward, it has 87% desktop performance compared to 86%, which is an increase with the 16 GB. And the CPU here performed a bit better when I was using the 8 GB. Well, again, this I believe do not depend upon the RAM at all. And the graphics card, which here is considered the AMD Radeon graphics card instead of NVIDIA, so we can ignore this one. And next we have the SSDs. So two SSDs, Samsung and Crucial. So again, I can see that they performed better during my 8 GB test. And you can also see the comparison between these two SSDs, how fast the Samsung is compared to the Crucial. And then the memory, where we can see the main difference. So it's 106% compared to 55.5%. So double actually with 16 GB. Now coming to games, this is Far Cry Primal, and it's difficult to see any difference because with 8 GB also this game ran quite smooth, and with 16 GB obviously it will run smoother, and not much difference to be seen here. The FPS is there is this VSync on, so not much difference in FPS as well. Now coming to Witcher 3, I'm quite liking this game nowadays. So again, same kind of situation here. FPS locked by VSync, and not much difference because even with 8 GB this game ran pretty smooth. I should not have uninstalled the COD World War 2 because that game was kind of RAM intensive.
So as the major aspect of this video is done, which was installing the SSD and the RAM in the laptop, let's get ahead with a question and answer kind of thing. I had actually collected a few points from the comment section of my previous video. These are the points which I think viewers were mostly concerned about or interested in. So let's discuss about these points.
So these are the 10 points which I have collected from the comment section of the previous video, and this includes the screen flex, the colors, the response time, and etc. So first is the screen flex and wobble. So yes, as you can see, this laptop has some amount of screen flex which has to be kept in mind while traveling, while putting the laptop in any bag or taking out the laptop. Basically, when you tend to give some pressure on the lid of the laptop, at those moments you have to keep this in mind, that this laptop has some flex and much pressure should not be applied. So that's it. And regarding the wobble, you can see this, if I do this with my hand, minimum pressure does make the screen wobble a bit. So people who have major issues with wobbling, screen wobbles, might get very much distracted with this. But personally speaking, I will not face any such issues. I work in a stable desk, and these things, to be honest, does not bother me that much. So that is all I can say about screen flex and wobble. So moving to next, screen colors, which is an important aspect of this laptop. I have this app called the VISA Display HDR Compliance Test, which is capable of producing the data. So it shows that 250 nits is the max brightness and sRGB is 54%. And this thing is done with the purpose to show how it looks. Well, this doesn't make any sense, I know, because these two are very much different in colors because it's shot on a different device, iPhone, and it has its own color correction and stuff. So this is only to prove that, this is only to show that Some people are saying that this display is completely crap, it cannot produce any colors and so on, but that is not the fact. You can see that there are colors, there are good colors which are produced by the screen, and during gaming or casual use, entertainment, it won't be any issue at all. You can still enjoy this laptop. Next is the battery. The battery is a 70.9 watt-hour lithium-ion battery, 6 cell. I did a battery test with 60% brightness and 50% performance level, and it lasted for 7 hours straight. Next is the difference between 1660 Ti and 1650 Ti. Well, these two laptops are pretty much similar, with the main difference being the graphics unit, which is the 1660 Ti mobile, and here is the 1650 Ti. And the next big difference is the battery. One has 52.5, the 1650 Ti has 52.5, and the 1660 Ti has a bigger battery, which is 70.9. And that's pretty much the difference between these two laptops. Next is the metal body. Well, some people have heard or seen that this laptop is completely metallic. Well, that's not the case. The lid is not made up of any metal. The lid is plastic, and the body is made up of aluminum. So no, the laptop is not completely metal body. The lid is plastic. Next is Thunderbolt support. Thunderbolt support is not there. There is a logo beside the USB-C port, and it looks like Thunderbolt, but it's not actually Thunderbolt. It's actually a super speed logo. So no, Thunderbolt is not supported. Next is the storage option. So in this laptop we have two NVMe bays. One is occupied with the 512 GB NVMe SSD from Samsung, which comes with the laptop, and the another one is free. Next is the RAM. Again, two slots. One comes with the Samsung 8 GB RAM, and another one is free. Another thing is that on some places it is mentioned that the maximum RAM supported by this laptop is 16 GB. Well, let me say that a few people have reported that they are using 32 GB. Next was the tool to check the temperature, FPS and stuff. So I use the FPS Monitor, which is a demo version, and there are plenty of options here, temperature and how much occupied and FPS and stuff like that. All these are configurable, and it's pretty much handy tool, so I'm using it, and you can move it anywhere in the screen. Next is the screen response time. This has been asked multiple times. So this is a screen response time test which I could find online, and they say that the one which produces the perfect checkerboard should show the response time of the monitor. So as I'm not pretty much sure what this does or what perfect checkerboard, how it looks like, I have put the entire test basically here, so it is for you guys to decide, and let me know if you can get anything from this clip of this response test.
That was pretty much it for today, and I hope you liked it. As before, if you have any further questions, please feel free to comment down below. I will have them answered, and thank you for watching this video. Till my next, ciao.